A new Google form response just came in, and before anyone from my team even checks the form, all the submission details are already available inside our Slack channel. That's exactly what this automation doing right now. As you can already see on your screen, the moment someone submits this Google form, an instant notification is automatically sent to my team on Slack. And this is not just a simple new form submitted alert. The Slack message contains the actual information submitted through the forms, including the customer name, email address, phone number, their company name, and many other information that I want my team to receive. So my team does not need to keep checking Google Forms again and again just to know whether a new response has arrived. The response comes in, Slack gets notified, and the team has the required information to take the next action. And this complete automation is possible because I have integrated Google Forms with Slack using Pabbly Connect. And in this tutorial, I'm going to create this complete workflow from scratch and show you exactly how you can set it up for your own team. But before we create this workflow, let me quickly tell you about the tool that makes this automation possible, which is Pabbly Connect. See, Pabbly Connect is an all-in-one automation platform that allows you to connect different applications and automate repetitive tasks without any coding. And Google Forms to Slack is just one example. You can use Pabbly Connect to build many different automations according to your business requirements. First, you can try the Pabbly Connect for yourself, create the exact workflow along with me, and after trying it, if you find the tool useful and decide to purchase a plan, then don't pay the regular price. Simply use my coupon code MEHYT during checkout to get an exclusive discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. So without wasting any more time, let's start creating our Google Forms to Slack automation step by step. Alright, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. If you are an existing user of Pabbly, that is perfect. But if you are not, then go for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect and create a free account. Once you create it, you will receive 100 free tasks every month to explore the software, which is perfect for testing. After successfully creating an account and selecting the application as Pabbly Connect, you will successfully come on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you can create and manage all of your automation workflows. For creating a new workflow, you have to click on this plus create workflow button. So there are three ways to create a workflow inside Pabbly Connect. The one is create from scratch, second one is create using AI, and the third one is create using Quick Builder. All of these are best, but in this tutorial, I'm going to create a workflow by using Quick Builder because it is the smartest and the fastest way. Once I click on that option, this Connect Task Studio is going to be appear in front of me. Here I give a single line prompt and it will automatically generate a workflow for me. I'll show you how it will work. See, as soon as I send the prompt, connect Google Forms to Slack, it analyzes my request and asks me which Google Forms trigger should start this workflow. That I'm selecting as new response received. Next is asking me about the Slack action that I'll select as send channel message. And within a second, it will automatically create a workflow for me and asking me for my approval. So I'll click on this approve and create button and see my workflow is created successfully. Now I'm going to open this workflow. Look at this, I got the exact applications that I want, that is Google Forms and Slack. You can also rename your workflow from here if you want to. After getting the application, we need to make a connection between our account and Pabbly Connect. So for that, you need to click on the application and it will provide you one webhook URL, also the steps mentioned below. That's how you can connect your Google Forms account with Pabbly Connect. At first, I'm copying this webhook URL from here and clicking on this recapture webhook response button. Now, for making a connection between my Google Forms account and Pabbly Connect, I'm going to take you to my Google Form account. See, this is my Google Forms account and this is the forms that I have already created before. In this tutorial, I'm going to use this customer inquiry form. See, here I have added only some fields inside it, but you can customize this form based on your own requirements. After successfully designing the form, you need to publish it. Once you published it, just copy its responder link from here and open it in a new tab. Now for getting this webhook response, I'm going to make a test submission. This time I'll enter the full name as test user, email address as testuser@pabblytudes.com, one test contact number, company name as PabMart. After that, the service I'm selecting as business automation, and my budget is 10 to 25,000. Lastly, I'll enter the requirement as need an e-commerce website for our electronic business. After that, I'll click on this submit button. See, the form has been submitted successfully, and here you can see it is waiting for a webhook response. So for getting this webhook response, go back to your Google Forms account where you have created the form and go inside this responses option. After that, click on this view in sheets option. See, this is the sheet where I received all the responses through the form submission. Now for making a connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Forms, you need to click on this extensions option. After that, click on this plus add-ons and click on this get add-ons button. After that, search for Pabbly Connect webhooks in the search apps field and install it. Once you install it, it's going to be appear here like this. Just click on it. After that, click on this initial setup button. See, I have already created one setup before. So at first, I am removing the previous webhook URL and going to paste the new webhook URL that I have copied from here in this field. After pasting the webhook URL, you need to enter the trigger column. The trigger column is the final data column where the data is added inside your sheet. So in my sheet, the trigger column is H. That's why I have entered the H here. After that, I'll click on the send test button and see it says that test data sent. Now we will check our workflow to see whether we have received a new response or not. Here you just have to wait for a few seconds and you will see I have received a new response with all the data that are present inside the first row of my sheet. This confirms that the connection between my Google Forms account and the Pabbly Connect is working perfect. After doing the setup, you need to click on the submit button and see it says that setup configured successfully. And one more thing, you have to make sure that the send on event is always active. If it is not active, then Pabbly Connect will not receive any response. So keep that in your mind. Now comes to our flow. The setup of our trigger application is fully completed. Moving forward, we have our action application as Slack. Trigger says when this happened and action says do this. Now whenever the new response is received through the Google Forms, then instantly one notification is going to be sent to my Slack channel. For making a connection between Slack account and Pabbly Connect, you need to click on the application. After that, click on this connect button and click on this add new connection. After that, click on this connect with Slack. Next, you need to enter the token type in this field. You can enter the token type as either user or bot as it is mentioned below. If you want to learn more about this token type, then click on this learn more below and check the documentation to find out. After that, I'll click on the save button. Next, the Pabbly Connect will ask me for my permission. So I am permitting it by clicking on this allow button. And this is how easily you can connect your Slack account with Pabbly Connect. Moving forward, here you need to select the channel ID that I am selecting as customer inquiry update. I have already created this channel before inside my Slack account. See, this is the same channel, customer inquiry update. After that, in this message field, I'm going to enter the message that I want to send to my team every time when I received a new response through Google Forms. Here I have added, now I want to make this message dynamic based on the new input. So for that, I'm going to do the mapping of the response that I have received from the previous application, that is this Google Forms. To do the mapping, you need to enter the slash on the field and the previous application is visible in front of you. Once you click on it, you will see all the received responses. So in front of this name field, I am going to do the mapping of the name, that is test user. See, it is mapped. Next, in front of this email field, I am doing the mapping of email address. Now, what is mapping? So mapping is the most important step in automation as it makes data dynamic. As different users have different data, so for capturing each user's data dynamically, mapping is used. With the help of this mapping, automatically every time when a new response is received through the Google Forms, this data will change based on the new input. And I want you to know that I have entered and mapped only some fields here because my objective is only to teach you how you can create a automation by using Pabbly Connect. You can map more data and customize this content based on your own requirements. The logic will be the same. Moving forward, these are not required fields, so I'm leaving these blank and directly clicking on the save and send test request button, and you will see I have received the positive response. Now let's check our Slack channel to see whether we have received a new notification button or not. See, automatically I received a new message on my Slack channel and includes all the details that I have entered and mapped in this field. So this means that the connection between Slack account and the Pabbly Connect is working perfectly. And I want you to know that I have clicked on the save and send test request button just only for the testing purpose. You don't have to click on this button manually. You just have to click on the save button and the automation will occur automatically. As we have successfully received the message on our Slack channel, this means that our action step is also working perfectly and our workflow is completed. After the completion of your workflow, you have to make sure that to enable this toggle. If you don't enable this toggle, then your workflow will become disabled and it will not work. If you face any difficulties or you have any queries while creating this amazing workflow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this workflow in the description below. You can check it out. And this is just an example. By using the same tool, you can integrate thousands of other applications based on your own use case. And this is the easiest way to notify Slack about new Google Form submissions. So what are you waiting for? Go and try this amazing automation for your own business too. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, then don't forget to like it and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Lastly, a quick reminder about the coupon code MEHYT. Don't forget it while purchasing the Pabbly subscription and grab an exclusive offers. So this is all for today. I'll see you in the next video. So not only this, you can do multiple integration of many applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at sales@pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Connect, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/connect #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.